Lawmakers still far apart. 24 days into this shutdown, both sides striking down dueling measures that would have paid federal workers. Let's take a live look at Capitol Hill now, where Senate Democrats opposed a Republican measure to pay service members and those working without a paycheck because it didn't include furloughed workers. And Republicans blocked a vote on a Democrat-led version of the bill. NewsNation's Hannah Brandt has the very latest for us from the White House. Good morning, Hannah. What does this mean for those workers who are desperately waiting to get paid?
Anna, good morning. Well, it means many of those federal workers will be missing their first full paycheck today. That's after, as you said, the Senate failed to pass those two different bills on Thursday that would have paid federal workers. It's just the latest sign that lawmakers here are still locked in this partisan showdown, and each party continues to blame the other for the lack of progress.
They don't want to pay the people that have worked. And, you know, this was supposed to be this was a test. And they wouldn't pay the people that have been working. They said, no, we don't want to pay them.
We as Democrats have made clear we want to sit down with anyone, anytime, any place in order to reopen the government, stand by our hardworking federal civil servants, find a bipartisan path forward.
Now, during a roundtable at the White House, President Trump did say a friend of his donated $130 million to help pay for military budget shortfalls during this shutdown. But each pay cycle for the military costs several $billion, and it's unclear if there will be enough money available to cover their next scheduled paychecks on October 31st if the government stays shut down, Anna.
All right, and Hannah, I know you're also tracking this. The president's focusing on drugs coming into this country. What's he saying this morning about escalation in this operation on alleged drug boats?
Well, we've learned about 2 new strikes this week in the Pacific Ocean that expands the range of these strikes, which had all previously been in the Caribbean. Now, the U.S. military has conducted a total of 9 strikes since last month, killing at least 37 people. The Trump administration now saying they plan to continue the strikes, with President Trump saying they actually may move to land soon.
You know, the land is going to be next. And we may go to the Senate, we may go to the, Congress and tell them about it. But I can't imagine they'd have any problem with it. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country.
Lawmakers from both parties have raised concerns about killing these alleged drug smugglers without due process and without the go-ahead from Congress. But the Trump administration insists they have both the evidence and the legal authority to do it. Anna?
Yep, trying to save Americans from drug overdoses, they say. Hannah, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.